Welcome back to SheClicksBricks. I'm Stacy. Whether you're a bike enthusiast or someone that loves to grab a bite to eat and enjoy the view overlooking the city, the Pantasy Motorcycle Restaurant is worth checking out. The second modular building from Pantasy this year is based on an American-style shop and it contains approximately 3,000 pieces, including some highly detailed pad-printed pieces, some of which are printed on clear pieces, and of course, 5 of the brand new Pantasy self-designed minifigures, just to get your motor running. We love sharing sets with you, and when Pantasy sends one to us, it certainly makes things easier. So thank you for watching, and thanks to Pantasy for this set. Any offers or promotions sent our way from Pantasy will be in the description of the video. Now, buckle up your chin strap and hang on tight. This is going to be a very cool ride. If you enjoy this video, please take a moment to hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing. And make sure to turn on those notifications so you never miss a video. There are 2 books with this set because, like I said, it is a large one. The picture on the front is a beautiful picture of the set, and I absolutely love this logo here with the set number and the restaurant. The instructions throughout are fantastic. We have the number of studs we need. We have nice, clear, colorful pictures. And I had no issues with any of the instructions at all. Look at all the tile work. There's so much goodness with this set, but really the instructions, like I said, are really good. And some interesting techniques used as well, which we'll see the outcome as we look at the set. In the back, we have Peanuts and we have Moomin. There are 5 minifigs with this set, and Pantasy has done a great job designing them. They all come with bottoms so they can sit, but if we take a look from left to right, this girl has beautiful long blonde hair. Looks like she's wearing a leather jacket, and she has an eyebrow ring. So unique. This guy has on overalls, some scruff on his face, a bandana. Then we've got this guy with a plaid shirt, which is fantastic, and his hair slicked back. Another guy with a motorcycle helmet on, sunglasses, and a nice leather vest. And then this girl, I think she's our waitress, actually. She's also got a ring around her lip and a belly shirt on. Really cute. And of course, the designs continue through the back. You can see their belts in the back and their pockets and the plaid on the shirt, the overall prints. You can really see how long her hair is. Great job. From the outside, we're going to take a look. Starting from the bottom of the set, there is so much tile work all through this set, all around the front, right into the inside. But to look into the inside, we actually have some moving doors that slide very nicely. We've got a printed sign there advertising the new motorcycle. And on this side, you can see the printed glass. We've got the Pantasy logo. Over here, we've got the Motor Restaurant sign with the Pantasy set number, and around the back there you can also see another printed glass piece. The glass is really well done, and you can see right through into the inside of the shop. We've got a motorcycle here that is loose, gas and some tires, and then over to our garage where our garage door comes up, and we can take a peek right into the work area where you can get some professional motorcycle work done. Really impressed with how well this garage door works. On to the second floor, we have this beautiful outdoor eating area. One thing I really love here is that they were very thoughtful to put studs actually on those stools so you can have the minifigs sit there, which is really neat. We've got a nice little barbecue and some food out here and drinks. And then the building part itself, there's lots of like those bricky bricks, and there's Technic pieces around the windows for the trim, and then the rooftop trim is beautiful as well. But we skipped right by the Pantasy sign out front with that beautiful chopper. That is well attached, and I just love it. It really screams motorcycle for sure. Over here, you could see the door into the restaurant itself with a printed piece as well. And then this beautiful tower and motor sign. This tower is gorgeous. So much glass, beautiful trim. The trim through the middle is silver, and then there's clear pieces in between to give it such a great look. And then these rounded pieces on the edge. It's like an Art Deco look. It's really great. The back of the building, I love how symmetrical it is, and with the colors used, these backs also open on the first floor and second floor. We'll take a closer look at those details, but they are chock full of details. And then on the backs, we actually have printed pieces and lots of detail. Over to the side, you can actually see this is a corner set because we have the pins at the bottom, and then there are the holes for pins on the side as well. But there's lots of detail on this side. The staircase, beautiful build, along with the fire escapes. We've got a couple of, looks like, air conditioning units, more printed glass, and the trim around those windows, so great. And then this trim all around the front of the set. It's actually doubled. It's blue on the top and then white on the bottom. And then there's pieces that you build in between to snap them together. And then it snaps on. Very different, very unique. The front of the ground floor is a gear and accessory shop, so you can get pretty much anything you need for your bike. The yellow one, I think it's a dirt bike. Really nice little build. There's printed pieces here, the cashier and the flag sign. Over on this side, we have a bunch of different helmets that you can actually see them from the outside. They're facing out. Here is the back of the front door. There's slide right through. Love this trim around here as well, and these little pieces to help the other floor stay on. And our different rims. Really great idea to have a bunch of rims displayed like that. The back of the store is where we have our shop so that you can get your motorcycle fixed. So we've got our cashier area. We've got a shelf with a few different things. We've got some tools. And this back wall, lots of supplies. But there's so many little details here. Those clear supply drawers, really cute. And then the back of the garage door, right here. The first floor will take you inside of this, but I really wanted to show you how the terrace comes off with this first floor. It's all one piece. Really well done. Nice build on the back wall that opens with the drink area. We go inside. We've got a booth, some printed pieces. Look at the jukebox. So cute and so well done, where Pantasy just released their jukebox. There's another flag, and we've got our stairs and some storage under those stairs. Again, the floors are all tiled. Really, really nice. Our second floor, I thought was really cool that we have the motor sign built right onto it. When we come around and the back opened, we've got some posters on the wall. They're actually built right in, which is really neat so that they're flush. Some lights around it. We've got another light over here. And then we have like a billiard room. So there's a pool table, a chair, a record on the wall, a gramophone in the corner, another Pantasy set reference with some nice windows. We got beer on tap. And then in the tower part, we have a whole area just to have that V4 engine on display. The roof is a whole scene on its own. We have a lounge area. I love the lounge chair there and a table with a drink on it. there's an antenna. We have our fire escape. And then into the tower part is actually a game room. A chair with a studded piece or a jumper piece so that the minifig can sit on it. Controller on the wall. We've got a second controller over here. And our entertainment area with the TV with the printed piece. And it looks like a PS5 on top, which I thought is so well done. We do have a door going into the game room, but it's a different door from the rest of the doors in the set, and it actually doesn't open. It's pretty easy to take out, so I'm going to take it out and show you that it's kind of rounded on the edge, and then it's got that piece on the bottom. So if you look down, there's like a step there. So when this goes in on the stud, it actually hits the step, so it doesn't open. So I'm not sure why that one's different or done that way, but just thought I would show you. Believe it or not, the top of the tower is its own separate build. We've got the clock and the silver trim and the blue trim. It's kind of a rounded piece. And then we've got the angles. Really nice little structure. See inside as well. Now let's get this set put back together. The first floor onto the ground floor. And we've got our second floor. And our roof. And then our little roof on the tower. And now for the build experience. Of course, the brick quality was amazing. Excellent color, clutch, clear pieces, and all pad printed pieces. No stickers, no missing pieces. The base is 32 by 32 studs, so approximately 10 by 10 inches and 16.5 inches in height. Quite tall. I didn't find this to be a difficult build at all. In fact, it was a joy to see all the details come together. When I first saw this set, I was drawn to the tower with all the windows, just so different. This is an all-in-one building with two distinct styles, and each floor extends out to this tower. Very well done. Some interesting techniques were used to create the clear and silver trim down the middle of the tower, the trim around the rooftop, the large motor sign, and the motorcycles. And I really enjoyed all the little details inside. Detaching and reattaching the floors is pretty much stress-free, as each floor is sturdy. If I had to pick on any improvements, one thing would be to have more jumpers. I absolutely love all the tile work, but I also like to display minifigures out front. But this is an easy fix. The second thing would be the motorcycles. They're very unique builds, but a couple of them are delicate builds. And the yellow motorcycle on the ground floor that is front and center sits on a really nice chrome stand, but the motorcycle itself does not actually attach to the stand. I've already knocked it over a few times. Now, having said that, that's not a concern for displaying, and this is going to look great in my Pantasy City. So I did mention my Pantasy City, so I brought in Pantasy the Opera and Pantasy Sherlock Holmes 221B Baker Street apartment. I put this one in the middle, and you can notice that this 10 by 10 plate for the motorcycle restaurant, there is nothing that overhangs it. Pretty cool. So let's slide these in. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.